Thank you for everyone. I'm sorry I was on mute. Thanks for everyone who joined us today. Breaking news: Florian Wirtz to Liverpool, and we're going to discuss that in more depth. We're going to bring in Total Hammer in a minute, but I want to thank everybody that got us here on the road to 9K subscribers. I want to thank everybody, and big up to everybody who joined us on the way. So, big up to Waniak, big up to you, bro. Big up every time. So, I'm going to bring in Michael Hughes, my partner in crime. Total Hammer! Toto, how's it going, bro? Here we go. Toto, we finally made it on this sweaty day, right? It is what it is. Can't hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I was on mute as well, bro. You know, when we started the first 20 seconds, I was on mute, and because it's a new platform, I wasn't used to it, so I had to kind of double back a bit, but we're here now. Yeah, man, we're good. We're just here to talk about some news, and the breaking news that's coming up. Florian Wirtz is supposedly want to come to Liverpool. So let's face it, it's probably bull crap anyway, but we need to discuss it because this is what we do on our YouTube channel. So what's your thoughts on this, Toto?
I reckon it would be a good signing for us, because he has played the 10 position, the same position as Sobo, and we do really need a backup there. But I'm not sure Florian Wirtz when they're coming for a backup, because if Florian Wirtz does come to Liverpool, he wants starting football or regular football, because Szoboszlai is our main starter at the moment, and Wirtz is started for Bayer Leverkusen, and they've just, but I reckon it will be a really, really good signing for us, but it depends on how he feels, if he wants to play a starter or a bench. I don't see Florian Wirtz on the bench. I think Sobo is good as it is now, but it's always good to have that second cam. So, yeah, I would love Wirtz at our club. He can also play on the wing as well. But I'm not really sure if we're going to utilise him in left wing, right wing. I've already got them. They were sorted. But I think he'll be a really good signing for us. He's very versatile up front. And yeah, I think playing that attacking position, he's had a decent season this year. Getting in the Bundesliga, had 30 appearances, 10 goals, 13 assists. So he's had a lot of assists and goals. So he's had only over 20 plus GA in 30 games.
That is
Look, I would love Wirtz at our club. I reckon he would start over Sobo.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work, because Sobo will probably feel disrespected if Wirtz comes to the club, a newcomer. I know he's not a newcomer, but but he's a good player in that. But if he just comes to Liverpool and just takes over Szoboszlai's position, Szoboszlai must be thinking it's a statement to him.
Maybe Szoboszlai should have kept his mouth shut. Yeah, maybe Szoboszlai should have kept his mouth shut when Trent came on, and I was all saying, and he was trying to tell the crowd to calm down, stop booing him. Maybe he should have just kept out of that. You get me? Because you know what Liverpool fans are like we discussed earlier. If someone wants to boo them, let them boo in it. They pay their money. They support the club. They can boo or cheer. But yeah, for regarding Florian Wirtz, let me just bring up this article. I got an article again and bring it in. Share screen. I think I'm doing it right. Yep. Is this the one? Is it the Echo? I'll bring up the Echo one.
That one, yeah, because he can play left wing and striker. He's very, very versatile.
Can you read that, bro? Yeah.
It is hard for me, but yeah, I can try read it. Yeah.
Go on then.
So Florian Wirtz and his representatives have reportedly held talks with Liverpool in recent days over a potential move, which is good. If he does come to Liverpool, he would be starting. But again, I'm not sure what Slot or FSG is going to do, or the recruitment team is going to do about that, because if he comes to the club and just replaces Sobo just like that and Sobo's on the bench, Sobo's going to feel disheartened, and he's going to feel like the club's trying to say something that he's not good enough or something like that. I think Sobo's still got time. I think he has a lot of potential to fulfill, and I thought he had he could have been better at season, but I think he had a decent season. I like the way Sobo plays. I like the way Wirtz plays as well. He's more of a goal scorer than Sobo. I
How
got
old is Wirtz anyway? Do you know how old he is? I don't even know how old he is, you know. That's the key factor as well, because you know how Liverpool is, yeah? Liverpool do not like
above 25.
25? Oh, okay.
No, he's 22. He's 22, but
Wirtz,
Liverpool don't like signing
years of
players.
age.
Yeah, 32. No, not 32, 22.
So he's 20. How old is he? So he's 22 years of age?
Yeah.
I thought Wirtz was in his late 20s. I never thought he was that young. I thought he was like about 27, 28. Because it seems like Wirtz has been around for a long time. You get me? It seems like he's been around the block for a long, long time. So 22 years of age. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a Liverpool signing. I heard the rumors were going around today. You know how the rumors are when they circle all over the internet when people start pretending to be journalists. It came online and they were saying online that he was supposed to be coming to England to meet with Man City, the Man City representatives, because Pep wants him in the team, basically. But all of a sudden, I think his agent or one of the managers, this is rumors, that one of the agents said, no, he's gone to see one of Liverpool representatives, that he's interested in going to Liverpool because he liked the way Liverpool plays football and he likes Arne Slot. I don't know if he even knows Arne Slot, but this is the rumors what are going around on the internet. So when I saw that, I thought to myself, you know what? You know how this club is, Liverpool. We're always interested in, we're always monitoring players, which were like we was monitoring Frimpong. Yesterday, people was going on like the deal was actually done with Frimpong. Now people are saying, oh, there's complications with the deal. There you go. That's Liverpool. So yeah, but look, at the end of the day, yeah, it is news. We have to report it. We are YouTubers. At the end of the day, we are content creators. This is what we do. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, would I be happy if Wirtz came to Liverpool? You're damn straight. You damn straight. That guy is cold. And you just read out his stats there for everybody.
I don't think it's going to happen, though, to be honest, because I don't see him going there and replacing Sabo. I'm sorry. I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, but you know, Wirtz, can't he play right back as well?
No, he can't play right back.
I'm sure he played right back as well.
No way.
He's 22. There you go.
He can play cam, left wing, right wing, and I think he can play striker. But he can play striker. But I don't see Wirtz happening, in my opinion. If Sabo was on like a downfall and we're gonna sell him in the summer, I reckon we'll buy Wirtz then. But I don't see him starting over Sabo. I think it will be a bit disrespectful for Sabo for Wirtz to come in there. Two big-headed people, both started for their respective clubs. Sabo started for Liverpool. Wirtz starting for Bayer Leverkusen. When Wirtz wants to come to Liverpool, he will want to be a certified starter. But if he comes from regular starting football for Bayer Leverkusen and then coming to Liverpool on the bench, I don't really see him that. But if Wirtz does come to Liverpool and start, and then Sober's on the bench, Sober will feel disrespected because he's been there longer. Yeah. He's a certified starter for us, main starter. And if Wirtz comes in, just takes his place, he's going to be a bit disrespectful to Sober. And I think Sober deserves more time because I think he's got a lot of potential. I like the way Sobo plays. So, look, I wouldn't mind the signing, but I wouldn't like it at the same time. I think it would be a bit disrespectful to Sobo. And then we could potentially lose that on Sobo because Sobo might want to play starting football elsewhere. But look,
how long? No, we still got Sobo on contract though. There's a few years left on Sobo's contract, so
yeah. But look, if Wirtz does come to Liverpool and start, maybe that could motivate Szoboszlai to play better. But I don't know. I don't know about this. So I don't know how Liverpool think about it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wouldn't mind Wirtz, but from a Liverpool point of view, I wouldn't like it.
So this is what American Scout. Yeah, I know where you're coming from, bro. I know where you're coming from. This is what American Scout says. Don't see it happening. I think he stays in Germany and goes to Bayern. I think, yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't see it happening. I'm just reporting it. I'm with you. Anyway, American Scouts. He had a show today. We're supposed to go on the show, but I said to him we was doing stuff. I was at work and that. So, but he wants us to come on his show tomorrow, Friday, in total. Give me around about 4 o'clock, 4:30. It's only for a little bit, yeah. So we wanted to come on there, and I said, yeah, we'll do it.
I've got a lot of free time for Friday.
Yeah, so yeah, there you go, American Scouts. So Friday we were better for us. Definitely Friday. We'll jump on. Waniak says, can you answer these chats, Toto? Or is it just me?
No, not just you.
All right, I'll add you next time so you can answer them right.
Yeah.
Wirtz can play left wing and striker. There you go. So he can play left wing or striker. So I'm not sure about the striker. Or what about you, Toto?
No, I won't put him striker. That's not his. Yeah, he's a goal scorer, and there's the sister. But I think his main strength is assisting. You saw it for Germany. So I reckon not striker, not for him. We've already got a striker. If you know what I mean. Got Chiesa, and I don't know about Jota and Nunes. I think both of them are going in the summer. But
yeah.
Look, end of the day, we have strikers. Even if it's Jota, Nunes, Chiesa, we still got strikers. So it's always good to have a backup attacking mid. But again, Wirtz won't want to be a backup attacking mid. So the best thing I put about it, if we sign Wirtz and sell Sobo, that would be the best option if you want to put Wirtz into the club. But Wirtz coming in there and taking Szoboszlai place. I don't see that happen. I'm sorry. I think Sobo knows his worth. I think, in my opinion, Sobo has a lot more to offer in Liverpool. So I don't see that happen. If it does happen, again, don't mind if Wirtz comes to the club, but I just don't wanna put that bad morale in the squad, if you know what I mean. Like Wirtz going in there and taking over someone's space. Sorry, I can't.
I heard people saying that. You know what? I was hearing on a YouTube. I'm not going to mention the channel on here. I don't really do that. But I heard someone talking about that put Szoboszlai in right back. That was crazy. Right back. So I don't know where they're going with that one. Anyway, we'll see. We'll move on to the next one. This is from American Scouser. Hard to read anything on Echo. I have to find the text hidden between the banners and ads. Yeah, trust me. The amount of pop-ups I'm constantly trying to these ads, unbelievable. I know what you're saying now, but we're just here to report. This is what we do on this channel, you know. Any little news, even though most of it's probably horse crap. Probably some degenerate just made it up and just threw it on the internet. So-called journalist, but it is what it is. This is what we do on the channel. We've got to report it. But I don't see it happening. Wirtz myself, I just don't see it happening. I can see him either going to Man City or Bayern Munich. I just can't see him coming to Liverpool. I just don't think we're gonna get him. I don't think, even though he would be a good signing, but I just don't see us getting him at all. Waniak says they are always rumors. Yeah, always rumors, bro.
I don't think this is happening, signing.
Hala Madrid. Yeah, could do. Could go to Madrid. You know, Madrid, that can hoover up everybody. You know what Madrid's like.
They've got the pull in it.
Don't care that much about Dom's feeling. If we spend that money on Wirtz, earn your spot. Yeah, facts. Standard, bro. I don't care about Dom's feelings either, because this guy's on how much a week? Exactly. So if you're that good, you earn your spot, and that's the way I look at it as well. American Skies, that exactly. Earn your spot, man. So yeah, man, that's that one. We're gonna talk about the Frimpong one in a minute. And that one. So Toto, there was stuff coming in about Frimpong today that the deal might be in jeopardy. Frimpong. Now, yesterday, the news on Frimpong, yeah, basically, the way they was talking about it, that we're more or less signing the deal. Now, we've seen this before. We've seen this movie before with Casado and Bellingham, that we've more or less got this. We've got this deal. You get me? We've got it deal. We've got it sewn up, and then at the end, it doesn't come to nothing. So, people are talking about this Frimpong thing here. What's your thoughts on the Frimpong deal?
I reckon it's coming.
You think it's gonna happen?
Yeah, I think he's coming. I think he's a Liverpool fan as well, Frimpong. I think so. So you've got a great relationship with Gravenberch, Virgil. It's the most makes sense signing for us. We're getting him for 35 million. 35 million. That is really, really, really cheap. And you'll expect Frimpong, a young right back, prolific right back like that. You'd expect him to be at least 80, 90 million. But Jeremie Frimpong, 35 million. This just shows that Liverpool's got the pull. Liverpool has got the pull, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's absolutely amazing. I would love him at Liverpool. Fast right back that can go up and down and can track back. This is and he can decently defend. A decent defender. Most importantly, he can track back, so we're not a man down in defence. Do you know what I mean? So,
and if we get him as well, what a lot of people not talking about, he'll be a homegrown as well. Because you think about it, you remember, right? Leverkusen signed Frimpong from Celtic in a deal worth 11.5 million in January of 2021, right? And he moved from Man City to Celtic's academy for 300,000, and that was in September of 2019. So he is a homegrown player, and that will, because you know how it is with Liverpool and the teams now, we have to have so many homegrown players. So if he comes in, it'd be like a homegrown player, just like Trent is a homegrown player. People say he's going to be replacing Trent. I'm not so sure if he's going to be replacing Trent regarding creative, because we all know when it comes to Trent, when it comes to his free kicks and his crosses and stuff like that, you know, he's a next level. But the thing I like about Frimpong, he's got that much speed, he'll be able to trap back when we need to, because we know with Trent, he doesn't like to trap back. We know this. And this is why Kanate is always going to come over and help him out. Kanate is always the guy running over, helping out over on Trent's side, because Trent doesn't want to come back because he's basically lazy. Trent thinks he's a midfielder, so he wants to come forward and stay there. But with Frimpong's different. Frimpong's the kind of guy, he'll run for, and he'll overlap Salah as well. So you know when someone is fast enough to overlap Salah, come in, feed the ball through to the middle for Salah to be there to knock it in. I can see that happening. I think that Liverpool, when they looked at PSG, their model, I think when they looked at PSG, I think Slot likes that model where you got the two fullbacks running forward, you know, with pace. A little bit like the way we used to be like back in the old days when we had Mane, Firmino, and Salah in their prime. I think he wants to go to that model where we're just attacking from the fullbacks. What's your thoughts on that? That's what I think anyway. I reckon that's the way Slot wants to go.
Yeah, because you can see the way Slot plays Robbo. You know, attacking wing back, always going up and down.
Yeah.
Robertson, he's got energy, he's got pace.
Yeah.
You know, similar like Frimpong, energy, pace. But Frimpong is a goal scorer as well.
Exactly.
He can score if we need him, and he can play right wing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be really, really thrilled if we get Frimpong over the line, because we're now moving on to final stages and we're in advanced talks of getting Frimpong. And when someone's in advanced talks, you know, it's what 80% of the time that they come to the club until they reach the final stages of the agreement, where they discuss wages and that. So yeah, great replacement for Trent. You know, absolutely amazing. 34 million deal, right? That is an absolute bargain. And that's an FSG deal right there.
100%, that's an FSG deal, because at the end of the day, right, you look at that deal and they want it in, you can have it in, they don't want all the money straight away, they want it in bits, so it'd be like 8 million a year, they want off for the deal, so it's not a full deal that they want, you get me? So this is perfect for Liverpool. This is not going to cost Liverpool, it's not going to cost anything really. So Liverpool are set to wrap up a signing of Jermaine Frimpong, their dream replacement for departing Trent Alexander. Alexander-Arnold confirmed last week that he decided to leave Liverpool Anfield Club this summer following the conclusion of his contract. It will see the end of the 2-decade-long association with his boyhood club, and to leave Liverpool needing to replace one of the best right-backs in the world. And Liverpool have been anticipating Alexander-Arnold's pending exit for some time, and early this year Bayern Leverkusen's Frimpong as their first choice target. German outlet Kicker on Tuesday report that Frimpong is expected to sign for Liverpool this summer. The report states that discussion between the clubs and players have been progressed well, an agreement is set to be reached to take the 24-year-old Anfield, 24-year-old Anfield to a 5-year contract. So that'd be perfect. He's 24 years of age, 5-year contract. That'd bring him up to 29 years of age. That's ideal. Frimpong has a 40 million euro, which is a 33 million pounds release clause, and his Leverkusen contract, meaning that the Reds have been able to speak to the right back without his current club's involvement. So because of that release clause, they can talk to him. And yeah, man, this is looking good for Liverpool. I really like this kid. I always liked him from last season, and I wanted him to come to Liverpool last season. And there was a lot of Liverpool fans saying, "Oh, he's not the guy. He shouldn't come to Liverpool." But I can't see why now people are saying he's the guy, and now he's linked with us. But I wanted him last season. I don't know, you did as well, because you kept saying that, "Oh, Frimpong's the guy. He should come to Liverpool." We need that speed. If Arne Slot's going to change his strategy, he's not going to. He wants two fullbacks that are fast, but can dart forward on the counter, just like PSG did. So this is why we're linked with Frimpong on the right wing and the left wing, Kekeres. So if we get them two, they come to Liverpool, that they're going to be a big addition to the Liverpool Football Club. This is what I want to see next season. I want us to destroy and attack from the fullbacks going forward. I want us to put the frighteners on teams like the way we did when Klopp was there, when we have Firmino, Salah, and Mane in their prime. This is what I want to see. You get me? Darting forward. And if we've got Frimpong and we've got Kekeres, they're going to be the two fastest fullbacks in world football. I know Frimpong, I think he's the fastest right back. So, Kekeres is not far behind because he's not no slouch either. Yeah. What's your thoughts again before we end this subject?
Yeah, great. It's going to be a great signing for us, and I'm confident that we're going to get it. It makes sense. To make sense signing. We've been scouting him.
Cousin as well, by the way.
we've been scouting him for ages. We've been monitoring him, scouting him. Plus, the Liverpool fans got a good relationship with Gravenberch and Van Dijk. Yeah. Come on, it makes sense for him to come to Liverpool. He's just won the league. No, he's not just won the league. He did win the league title there. The last time out on it, and this year didn't really have a particularly good season compared to last season. So it makes sense that Liverpool Premier League winners. Do you know what I mean? Best league in the world. We just won the league, and why wouldn't Frimpong not want to come to Liverpool? That's the question. Why would they not want to come to Liverpool and prove his worth in England? So yeah, Frimpong's come to Liverpool, man. I'm saying it now. I reckon it's a must-do signing for us. We need I would say a replacement, because I don't know, Frimpong will be starter, I think. I think that's the way Slot wants to play. Or Conor Bradley start, who maybe for the first 5-10 games, Conor Bradley will be the starter.
Yeah, I'm forgetting about Conor Bradley.
Then Frimpong will have to fight for his space. Because not necessarily he's going to go there and get starting football. Conor Bradley is a starter. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Frimpong goes there.
I'm not letting you.
Frimpong's going to play in bits, I think, to start off with. And you know what Slot's like? Ease him in. Like with Chiesa. If he's thinking like that with Chiesa. Slowly ease him into the Premier League. Because Conor Bradley will be the most experienced one there. He will be the one setting the example. So, end of the day, if Frimpong wants that starting spot, he's got to fight for it.
Just breaking news now, just coming in. David Ornstein, Liverpool make contact with Florian Wirtz's camp to express interest in signing the player if he leaves Bayern Leverkusen.
David Ornstein?
Yeah. And he's keen on moving to England. LFC admiration, long standing but unclear if the 22-year-old plans to exit Bayern finger. He will. The club's falling to pieces.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah. The club's falling to pieces.
I'm not sure that's going to happen though, still. I'm not sure, but David Ornstein's a very, very credible source. Very, very credible. Something there like with Fabrizio Romano and that.
Well, 9 minutes ago, another one just coming in, sorry. 9 minutes ago, brand new Liverpool admire Wirtz and have been in touch with his camp as they consider options to bolster their creativity. Their interest comes in and have contacted their team directly today, and it will remain in German and should change. And he says that they want him at Liverpool. That's what they say. This is from Anfield sector, so that's another one coming in as well. He's heating up, bro. He's heating up. It might not be true, but it's heating up. It's interesting.
Yeah.
No, it's interesting. You know what I mean? Look, if he does come to Liverpool, yeah, you know, if he does come to Liverpool, we're gonna look at that, ain't we, bro?
Yeah, you know, I would want to come to Liverpool. Wirtz, and Frimpong, they both come from the same club as well. So
this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was thinking, but
yeah,
it's just one of them, and we just gotta just like hold out, and you know, we just gotta hold out and see what happens. But one more before we get head off about that defender, the Spanish defender that we was linked to. I forgot his name now. Plays for Bournemouth. We was linked to him, but now all of a sudden Real Madrid are showing interest in that centre back. Real Madrid has sent a formal contract proposal. He's going. We know how this journey ends. This is about basically. It says on here, Fabrizio Romano, Real Madrid have sent a formal contract proposal to Dean Huijsen and his camp today. Talks along with the spot signing the Spanish centre back. He's Spanish. He's 22 years of age. Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool will link with him. We know where this journey is going to end. It's self-explanatory. We know where he's going. We know where he's going to go. Where's he going, Toto?
Who?
I'll bring him up now for you. I'll bring him up. Hold on. This guy. I'm gonna get him on there. Got it here. He was linked to Liverpool. Centre back, 20 years old, Dean Huijsen. And his camp today talks like ongoing with his signing the centre back. We were linked to him. Chelsea were linked to him. Arsenal were linked to him. And now Real Madrid are having talks with him, so we know where this journey ends. Where does this journey end?
It's going to go to Madrid.
Exactly. And this guy I wanted at Liverpool, you know. This guy's cold, 20 years of age. He would have been the successor to Virgil van Dijk. He would have came in. He would have been there for a couple of years, learned off Van Dijk. And then when Van Dijk left...
I don't know what it is yet. I don't know what it is yet. How are Barcelona getting involved in these transfers?
Because they're broke.
Yeah.
Barcelona are literally broke.
Bankrupt, don't they?
This is why they are...
I was thinking, why not go to Barcelona instead?
Yeah.
They've got a way more better team, in my opinion. A more prolific team.
Yeah.
And for the future. So why... I'm thinking to myself, why not Barcelona? But I just say, yeah, Barcelona's broken it.
Yeah, it's broke. Anyway, guys, can you please smash the like button? We got like few people watching us. Can you please smack that like button? We would appreciate it. But big up to everybody. Yeah, and that's it really. That's the end of the news now. We're going to be heading off. Thanks, Toto. Again, as always, your channel as well. Big up, bro. But again, we started here today, and the breaking news was that Wirtz might be signing for Liverpool, but we'll see what happens regarding that situation. We know how this goes. We know how this journey ends. We never know. Real Madrid might come in and sweep him up. You know, that's what Madrid's like, isn't it? Everybody think everything starts, ends with Madrid, but it is what it is. I just can't wait to play Real Madrid next year in the Champions League when we smack them up, or Trent standing there crying. That'll be the one. So, I hope we got more people in the chat room. Just as we go, we always the people come then. If you're from, big up, man.
I agree.
The worst thing, I don't believe it. I wish so. Yeah, of course, we can wish, bro. But, you know, we have to report it. Yeah, we have to report it. This is what we do on the channel. We'll put it. Oh, look at that with the chat there. That's cool, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool, man. Big up. Yeah, we have to report it, bro. We know how it is. We got to report the news. Yeah. We all want it to be true. But at the end of the day, we know how this ends. It ends with a big fat nana. Very simple. No. So that's it, man. Liverpool, if any breaking news comes up, I'll go live. It doesn't matter what time of the day is. If we officially sign somebody, I'll go live. I've got everything ready. But yeah, that's it, man. Toto, anything you want to say before we head off?
No, nothing I say. So, keep subscribing, keep liking. Show the support to the channel, and if you have catched the video late, please watch it on the replay. Again, if you don't want to watch it on the replay, feel free to hit subscribe as well and notification bell. So every time we go live, you can, know we go live.
Do you know there's a donation that you can add your QR code there? That's cool. I didn't know that. That's cool. That is. That's cool. I didn't know. This is like a new platform for me. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I'm liking this. You know what we're gonna do? You know when the thing is run out on StreamYard, we'll just jump on here.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. This one is.
This is cool. So what else did he say? He goes, it just feels like a typical Liverpool PR. Mbappe, Jude, Casado.
Yeah, and all three of them. The only one may be Casado was close to signing, then he rejected us for Chelsea, which is
I don't think it was
a really stupid decision. But look, all maybe Mbappe, Jude was never going to happen.
That was never going to happen. I thought Jude was.
I didn't.
To
be fair, I did have a little feeling, but I just knew it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
It's too good to be true, man. And it's a big ego. It's a big ego, man.
This is our transfer window.
The thing.
You hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Sorry, I'll just check it.
The thing is, yeah, I don't want big egos in our team like Bellingham and Mbappe. I don't want them in our team.
Big egos.
The way you win the league is having a good team with not too big ego. You don't want to have a big ego up front. Because you know what's going to be like. Greediness is going to start to kick in. Like, we're rotating Diaz and striker. Diaz ain't got a big ego. Sobo ain't got a big ego. You got
people coming in now. Big up, man.
So, I just don't want to have people with big egos in our club. I want to have people with, like, Frimpong is a must sign. Replacement for Trent, simple. Yeah?
Kekeres. 100 for replace Robbo.
And you can see that all these signings aren't big stars. Do you know what I mean?
Future stars.
And I kind of like it that way because I don't want big stars and big.
I want big stars. No, come on. Listen, I don't mind getting Kekeres. I want Kekeres at the club. I want Frimpong at the club. Frimpong is an established star. He's not an up and coming star. He's been around a long time. You get me? There you go. You can change it. You should change it. That's cool, man. He looked good then. Yeah, man.
Screen's not good.
I don't know about that one. Yeah. Yeah. Fact, yeah, you go. He believes what he said, man.
I just got the blur background on there. Him, thanks for Toto. Yeah, thanks, man. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah, and he's what it is. Look, at the end of the day, right? We can wish, but we need to start nailing these people down. You get me? We need to start nailing the guys down and get ready for the season because there we go. I'm going to check it. There we go. There you go. There's another one.
Yeah.
This is coming as well. Florian Wirtz is the latest profile name to be linked with Liverpool. The Wirtz, a 22-year-old attacker who has thrived since Bayern Leverkusen, expected to be on the move this summer. Bayern Leverkusen, yeah. Can I tell you something about Bayern Leverkusen? I want this guy. From Bayern Munich. This guy.
Musiala.
I want him at Liverpool. I would take him in a heartbeat, Musiala. They're the mans that we should be going for. You get me? They're the mans that we should be going for. Musiala, he's the one. He's the one. Yeah. But anyway, we're going to be heading off now, guys. Big up to everybody. Remember, guys, smack that like button. We're going to be heading off. Let's try and find the end screen. Here we go. The end screen. So, yeah, see you later, guys. Big up to everybody. Man. Be back soon. See you later, guys. Remember to smack that like button. Bye.